Hey, Soul Tribe. This is going to be a let's see what's going to come out collective reading. This is a collective read. So take what resonates, only what resonates, and leave what is not for someone who may resonate for. Alrighty, make sure you're using your discernment and trust your intuition when it comes to these messages that you receive. Alrighty, I'm not going to chat them. We're going to dive straight in and ask my higher self, the Most High, and the Ascended Masters. Damn, this intuitive reading. Alrighty, gang. Let's see what comes out for the collective. You guys have overdue apology. It took a while, but they're finally about to apologize. So there could be someone who owes you an apology, collective. Okay, it's overdue. Now, for some, you may not care to receive this apology. Okay, maybe you've already forgiven this person, you moved forward, you moved on. Maybe some of you guys are expecting an apology, okay, or you expected an apology, but it's an overdue apology. Somebody who's supposed to been here gave you an apology, okay, and it took this person a while, but they're finally about to apologize. Alrighty, let's see. I never take really off the top, so let's see. You guys you have to stop letting someone who's at war with themselves destroy your energy. So this could have been somebody who was at war with themselves, collective. Okay. You could have realized this for some. Okay, it's kind of giving me like the Emperor card in reverse. Could be a distorted masculine energy, whether this is a female or a male. Okay, because we all carry masculine and feminine energy within us. Okay, but it's giving distorted masculine. The Emperor card in reverse. Okay, I wanted to say the King of Wands in reverse. So Aries, Leo, Sag can be significant. Doesn't have to be. Okay, but this could have been someone who was a bit of a tyrant. Okay, ruthless. Really arrogant. Okay, the Emperor card is Aries energy. It could have been someone who lacked self-control, lacked discipline. Okay, lacked structure. But this could have been someone, and again, the Emperor in reverse could be someone who's at war with themselves. So this could have been someone who was at war with themselves. Okay, I don't know if this person was intentionally trying to destroy your energy. Okay, or if it was because they were at war with themselves. But this could be this person who is going to apologize to you. Give you an overdue apology. Okay, let's see for the collective. Let's see what comes out. Slow down and tune in to what's really happening between you and the person you're seeing. Okay, so make sure, okay, this has nothing to do with someone that you're recently dealing with, collective. Okay, someone could have done something to you recently and they didn't apologize for it. They could have been at war with themselves. And Spirit is saying slow down and tune in to what's really happening. Or there could be someone in your energy who's at war with themselves. You need to slow down, because if they're treating you a certain way, behaving a certain way, okay, you need to slow down and just watch what's happening. Okay, let's see for the collective. Let's see what comes out. This is a collective read. You guys have trying to clear their name. So someone could be trying to clear their name. That could be why they're coming in to apologize. It's kind of giving me someone wanted to tell you their side of the story. Okay, this person could have had a lot of healing work to do. Maybe you did slow down and tuned in to what was really happening between you and someone else. And you realized, okay, that you had to stop letting someone who was at war with themselves destroy your energy. Okay, I don't know if this is someone that you had like walked away from. Okay, but this could be someone who now wants to clear their name. Okay, and give you some type of apology. So let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. You guys have, I'd rather hurt you than allow you to get close to me. So this could have been someone who had rather hurt you, collective, than allowed you to get close to them. It's definitely giving me like this person had really deep wounds, insecurities, experienced something very traumatic. Okay, they could have put you through a traumatic experience because they were at war with themselves. With the I'd rather hurt you than allow you to get too close to me, is definitely giving me someone who they raised war, okay, against you. Now, this could be spiritual war, okay? This could be actual war. This person put you through something very traumatic. They played mind games. They could have been mentally, emotionally, physically abusive. You just take it how it resonates for you, okay? They could now want to apologize. Maybe this person wants to tell you, they were going through something. Okay, and you can accept the apology, collective. I just seen 444, so 444 can be significant. You can accept the apology, but you do not have to allow this person back into your space, back into your energy. Especially if they put you through something because they were going through something. It's kind of giving me like the 5 of Wands. So Leo energy can be significant. Okay, but it's giving me someone who had an internal battle that was going on. Okay, and that started to manifest into their reality. So they mistreated you, mishandled you in some type of way. Okay, hurt you. 3 of Swords. Libra energy could be significant. Okay. They may want to tell you the truth, you know, tell you about, you know, whatever struggle they were dealing with, or apologize, okay, for how they treated you because they were going through a struggle. But again, you can accept the apology, but you do not have to allow this person back into your space. Okay, let's see. For the collective, you guys have, if you feel you shouldn't go, then don't. You'll find out soon after why it was best that you did it. Okay, so there could be someone, collective, who wants to invite you out somewhere. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. Be mindful of this being someone who's at war with themselves. Okay. But if you feel compelled not to go somewhere, especially if somebody invites you out somewhere, then don't go. Okay, because you're going to find out soon after why it was best that you didn't go. Okay, whether this is with this person or if they're... Hold on, gang. My bad, gang. My baby needed me. Anyway, if this person, because it's kind of giving me like whoever this is might want to link up with you, meet up with you, talk to you to try to clear their name. Okay, it's almost giving me like you don't trust this person. With if following after, I'd rather hurt you than allow you to get close to me. Okay, and if you feel you shouldn't go, it's kind of giving me like someone that you don't really trust to go anywhere with. And if you feel this way, then don't. Okay, if you want to hear this person out or whatever, and they ask you, like, let's say they communicate, because almost giving that someone wants to communicate, and if they ask you to go out somewhere with them, trust yourself when it comes to not going. Okay, and if you do go out somewhere with this person, go somewhere public. That's my advice. Go somewhere public. Because it's definitely giving me like almost like shady energy. I don't know. You can feel like this person is shady, untrustworthy. Okay. But if you feel like you shouldn't go, then don't do it at all. I mean, that's what Spirit said. If you feel like you shouldn't go, then don't. Okay. Because you'll find out soon after why it was best that you didn't go. Okay. And you might end up finding out that this person, you know, is still in that chaotic energy, still struggling. You know, even though they want to, you know, clear their name and apologize, they're going to still end up hurting you in some type of way. So just trust that. Okay. Let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out for the collective. You guys have, I have to pull back to focus more on myself. So you could be telling this person, okay, that you have to pull back from this. Especially if you did slow down and you tuned into what was really happening between you and somebody, and you realized they were at war with themselves and they were hurting you in the process of struggling, you know, internally. Okay, this could be someone that you felt like you had to pull back from, okay, to focus more on you so that you can focus on healing. Okay, let's see. This one wants to come out, so I'm going to take it for the collective. You guys have, I will not take fault. I'd rather shift the blame on you. Yeah. So this could be why, okay, some of you guys don't trust this person. This could be someone that you already know is going to try to shift blame, make it seem like it's your fault. It's kind of giving me almost like a fake apology. Okay, they want to clear their name. They want to give you this overdue apology after it took them forever to muster up the courage. It's giving me the Strength card, but definitely in reverse. Someone who lacks confidence. Okay, very arrogant. They feel like, it's really giving me, they feel like if they give you this apology that you will allow them back into your space. So again, the forgiveness is for you. You can forgive this person, but you do not have to allow this person back into your space. This is someone who will not take fault for what they have done. Okay, they will shift the blame on you. Oh, you made me, you know, react this way. You made me feel this way. You made me respond this way. You made me feel hurt. So I did. It's giving like that type of energy. Okay, they might apologize. I'm like, you know, I'm sorry that you feel like I hurt you. And that's not a real apology. I'm sorry that you feel like I hurt you. Like, this person hurt you. They knew they hurt you. Okay. It's definitely giving somebody like that. Okay, someone that you felt compelled to pull back from to focus more on yourself. And they're still not coming in, taking fault. Okay, which is taking accountability for their actions. They just gonna try to shift the blame on you and make it seem like you're the reason to why, okay, they hurt you, instead of taking accountability for the fact that they were hurt, and they were a hurt person who was out here hurting people, okay, and hurt you in the process of them struggling with whatever they were dealing with internally, okay? Let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out. You guys have 1177. You are on the right path, and you are being commended for your pure intentions, efforts, and actions. You are on the right path, collective. Okay, and you're going to be commended for your pure intentions, efforts, and actions. All right, and it could be, you know, you've been taking intentional steps moving forward, okay, to heal, to focus more on yourself. And if this is the type of person who was used to having your attention, okay, you and sometimes, you know, for some of y'all, maybe sometimes you enabled this person. You did look at yourself like you were the one who was at fault and walking on eggshells, you know, started blaming yourself. But I feel like it wasn't you. It was really this person. They were at war with themselves. And now you've been focusing more on you. Okay, and your efforts and your actions are going to be commended. Okay, let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out. You guys have your intuition, psychic abilities are growing stronger. You're on point. Okay, and it's right under, if you feel you shouldn't go, then don't. So your intuition is on point. Okay, your psychic gifts, your intuition, your abilities, okay, are growing stronger. So trust that. If your intuition tingles, this person comes in apologizing, trying to clear their name, you know, trying to explain why it was they hurt you, but not really want to take accountability for why it is that they hurt you. Okay, and your intuition is telling you, don't trust this person, because it's definitely giving me someone you guys do not trust already. Okay, if your intuition has been telling you not to go somewhere with this person, then don't do it. Okay, Pisces, Cancer energy can be significant. Let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. You guys have, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Okay, so this could have been someone who you took care of. Okay, you could have fed, literally. Okay, you poured into. For some, you overgave to. Okay, and they bit the hand that was feeding them, that was taking care of them, that was supporting them. And that goes different ways. Okay, you could have been supporting this person, taking care of this person, pouring into this person, okay, and they bit you. They hurt you. Okay, let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out. You guys have, working with the elements will help you with alignment and creating balance. Okay, I'm going to finish off the alignment readings for, I believe it's water energy and fire energy I have to do this week. I've been super busy, you guys. My daughter had her plays. I believe I told you guys this in the last collective read. My daughter had her plays this weekend. My other daughter has prom coming up weekend. It's Sunday currently. This coming up weekend, my daughter has prom, and then right after that is graduation. So I've been pretty busy, you guys, on top of working, and then when I can squeeze in personal readings. Okay, but Spirit is saying working with the elements will help you with alignment and creating balance. So as far as those alignment readings, the things that we have spoken on, okay, in those areas, you can research and see what element will help you with certain chakras, okay, and use that, okay, to help you to create balance, okay, or to stay in alignment. You know, some of you guys are in alignment. It's just about staying in alignment, okay, continuing to create balance. Okay, so Spirit is saying working with the elements, okay, will help you with keeping alignment, staying in alignment, and creating balance. All right, let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. You guys have, they're going to be mad when you pop out with your new lover. Okay, some of you guys have a new lover that's coming in. Either you're with a current lover, like you already with your new boo. Okay, or you're going to be meeting someone new. But this could be someone who's going to be mad when you pop out with your new lover. And for some, this person is only going to be coming in to apologize, trying to clear their name, you know, after they see you being with somebody else. After they see you with somebody new, you moved on, okay? You're not thinking about this person anymore. You don't pull back. You started focusing more on yourself, working on healing, working on your chakra balancing. And once you meet this new boo, whether you're currently with this person or somebody new is coming in for you guys, I feel like that's when this person is going to try to come in and apologize. I told you, it's giving me fake apology. Okay, they're going to be mad. Okay, I feel like this person is really going to be struggling to watch you walk away or watch you actually move on. Now, if you took time out to kind of focus on you, because it's giving me a collective who took time out to really focus. That was a gnat. Okay, gnats and gnats and flies can represent monitoring spirits, gang. Okay, so you can have a monitoring spirit. This person could be a monitoring spirit. They could have been watching you. Okay, for some it could be a friend, because friend wanted to flip over. Okay, but this person could be monitoring you, watching you. Okay, there we go. Where, y'all, I could not catch it for nothing. I'm gonna have to get one of my cats to come in. Excuse me. Hold on, gang. Okay, my bad, gang. I had to go burn some sage. Okay, I got some sage burning. But there could be a monitoring spirit in your energy. Okay, this could be someone who's going to be mad when they see you pop out with your new boo, your new lover. Okay, only want to come in to apologize, give you this fake apology. Okay, so that you allow them back into your space. It's definitely giving that. So if your spirit, you know, your intuition has been telling you not to go somewhere with this person, get in a connection with this person, whatever the case may be, then don't. Okay, let's see. It's giving me kind of setting you back in your love life. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. Okay, nature is calling you. You're connected to Mother Earth. So nature can be calling y'all. Okay, and it's time to get connected to Mother Earth. So go out, you know, plant your feet in the grass. And that could be working with the elements as well. Planting your feet in the grass, doing some sun gazing or just soaking in the sun, taking a nice long walk, going by a body of water. Okay, maybe go camping, do a what they call it, or a pit fire, a campfire, whatever the case may be, working with the elements. Okay, you can do this at home too by lighting a candle, okay, with positive intentions, because we did have your pure intentions and efforts and actions are going to be commended. So like lighting a candle with pure intentions, okay, getting you a plant, okay, whatever the case may be, you know, going and submerging in a nice hot bath, whatever the case, okay, but nature has been calling you, okay? You're on your way to a career that changes lives. Some of you guys could be on your way to a career that's changing lives, okay, or that will change lives, okay? Let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. You guys have R through you. RSTU. RSTU. This could be your first, middle, or last initial, or somebody in your energy with their first, middle, or last initial. Okay, let's see. For the collective, let's see what comes out. You guys have, I am watching you and stalking you, trying to keep tabs on your moves. Okay, didn't I say that? Y'all have a monitoring spirit in your energy, gang. They've been watching you. They've been stalking you, trying to keep tabs on your moves, trying to see who you're coming into connection with, trying to see what, maybe even what your next moves are going to be when it comes to your career. So be mindful of that. Definitely don't announce anything before you actually put forth that effort, the steps to do it, because this could be someone who's been watching you, you know, sending you the evil eye, hoping that you fail, doesn't want you to succeed. Okay, whether that's in your love life or your career. Somebody's been watching y'all. Told y'all, seen that net. Okay, and I do have plants, and it's getting warmer outside, and I keep my house a little warm. But, y'all, that's a sign. Monitoring spirit. And this person has been watching you, stalking you, trying to keep up with you, okay? Practice your love language on yourself. Some of you guys have been practicing or need to practice your love language on yourself, okay? And keep that heart space open. Okay, because when you keep that heart space open, this is what attracts love. And I feel like a new love interest is going to be coming in for you guys soon if you aren't already with this person. Even if you are with someone, make sure that you're showing yourself love in the way that, because people learn through how you treat yourself. Okay, if you're treating yourself poorly and you're not really taking care of yourself, or you're not really showing yourself love, somebody's going to feel like it's okay to do that. Even if this is a new lover who wants love, if you lack in giving yourself love, okay, then they're going to lack too. Because they're going to look at it as, this is how the collective treat themselves, so I could treat the collective like this. So practice your love language on yourself. If you like nice gifts, buy yourself nice gifts. If you like, what is it called? Compliments, make sure you're complimenting yourself. Say your affirmations. If you like getting your hair done, your nails done, make sure you're doing that. You can't be expecting other people to do that. And I would never expect nobody to do what I already do for myself. Okay, but still, okay, practice your love language on yourself. Because how you treat yourself shows others how to treat you, okay? And that's a proven fact. Alrighty, let's see for the collective, because some people can smell when, you know, you lack self-love, okay? When you care less about yourself, or if you know, if you're an overgiver, or when you're vulnerable, whatever. Some people can smell that on you, okay? You guys have, you are so sweet. How can anyone say anything negative about you? So there is someone in your energy who feels like you're so sweet, okay? And they're wondering, how can anyone say anything negative about you? Okay, this could be that person who owes you an apology. Maybe someone said something bad about you, and somebody's like, I don't understand how they can even say anything negative about you when you're so sweet, collective. Okay, this could be the new person coming in. You know, maybe this person is going to kind of sense that you've been through a little bit. Okay, and it's just, they won't be able to process it. Like, how could anybody say anything bad about the collective when they're just so sweet, when they're so kind? Okay, let's see for the collective. Let's see what comes out. You guys have split mind or split personality. This person has two faces. So there could have been someone who had a split mind or a split personality. Okay, their mind could have been pulling them two different ways. Maybe they were thinking good things about you, but then, you know, was going more negative and pessimistic. Okay, they can have a split personality, narcissistic personality, a sociopath, a psychopath. You just take it how it resonates for you, because it's kind of giving that type of energy. Okay, this could be someone who has two faces. It's kind of giving me like that one mask, the mask photo that where the person has like a mask is smiling, but if you move the smiling mask, you see like a more distorted face behind it. It's kind of giving like that. So this could be someone who smiles in your face, or, you know, tries to pretend to be happy or to seem like they're fine when they're really not. Because behind that mask they put on could be someone who's been masking, could really be going through something. Okay, was two-faced towards you, you know, smiling in your face, cool with you, but then behind your back was talking shit. Especially with after you're so sweet, how can anyone say anything negative about you? Like, this could have been someone who was trying to act all nice and kind in your face, but then going and talking negatively about you to other people. Okay, and they might want to come in and try to clear their name, especially if you heard things about this, but just trust your gut. Okay, trust your intuition, because Spirit says your intuition is on point. And if you feel like, even if you haven't had solid proof, if you feel like somebody has been talking mess about you behind your back, then leave them where they at. Okay, let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out. You guys have a major backfire is about to happen. So something is backfiring on this person. Whoever this is that has that split mind, that split personality, this person who's at war with themselves. Okay, this person who wanted to hurt you. Okay, something is backfiring on them. So if they were trying to talk negatively about you, I feel like people are looking at this person maybe like they're two-faced. Because they're like, collective is so sweet, so kind, so nice. Like, you know, it's definitely giving that. So whatever this person was saying about you, okay, it's backfiring on this person. Okay, you have a purpose that you are destined to fulfill in this lifetime. So a lot of you guys have a purpose that you're going to fulfill in this lifetime. Okay, you're on a way to a career that changes lives, and this could come in different ways. Some of you guys can be intuitives. You're going to be using your gifts, utilizing your gifts to help awaken the collective. Okay, some of you guys, it could be other fields. You know, it could be helping people with health, with their art. You just take it how it resonates for you. Okay, but whatever this career that you're about to come into, it's a part of your purpose, your destiny, and it's going to help to change lives. Okay, I love to hear it. All right, let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out, and it's giving a beautiful read. It's just, I feel like it's also a warning here to be wary of someone who's been watching you, stalking you, someone who owes you an apology, who's going to want to come in. And I feel like the only reason they're going to want to come in, collective, is because they see that, you know, you've been leveling up in your career. You've been putting a lot of work in on yourself to heal, to grow. Okay, and it could even be that you meet a new lover, and this person, I just seen 24/24, so 24/24 could be significant. This person been watching you and stalking you so hard, they're gonna end up seeing you with somebody and getting mad, but wanting to come in to apologize and clear their name, you know, because they don't want to see you with someone new. Okay, but that's a them thing. That's not a you thing. You keep on moving forward. Okay, 1010 is here. Spirit says, embrace your path to personal growth and you're manifesting your dream, your desires. Okay, your dream. I want to say your dreams. So some of you guys are manifesting your dreams and what it is that you desire. Okay, so embrace the path that you're on. Okay, because you will be fulfilling your purpose. Okay, and I feel like you've already been putting in a lot of work to, you know, heal, to grow. Some of you guys could be like ascended masters. Okay. I'm kind of getting that vibe. Okay. And you're supposed to continue to go through ascension stages. And I know, y'all, it could be draining. Okay, because every time I go through an ascension stage, there's parts of me that I grieve. And as I level up, you know, I start to feel a little bit better. But then, you know, you go through, sometimes you go through like Dark Night of Souls. You start to see other people differently, the world differently, your purpose, your visions, you know, all of that starts to shift, change. Because it depends on the timeline, you know, that you're on. Okay. Some of you guys may need rest, especially if you have been dealing with ascension symptoms and stuff like that. Okay, but Spirit is saying embrace your path to personal growth. Okay, and you're manifesting, it says your desires, but I wanted to say dreams. So some of you guys are manifesting your dreams and your desires into your reality. Okay, let's see, for the collective, we're seeing what comes out. You guys have, I am married. Okay, so there could be someone who's married in your energy. Okay, collective, you could be married. You just take it how it resonates for you. Okay, they hate to see you coming. They feel like you steal the shine. All eyes on you. Now for some, this could be someone that you're married to, you were married to, or somebody who's married to somebody else. So you just take it how it resonates for you. Okay, but somebody hates to see you coming because they feel like every time you come into a room, you steal the shine. It'd be all eyes on you. Okay, so be mindful of that. Okay, because there could be somebody in your energy, and this could be a different person. It doesn't have to be the same energy. Again, use your discernment. You trust your intuition when it comes to the messages that you receive, because these could be multiple different people. Okay, but somebody hates to see you come in. Okay, they feel like you steal the shine. You know, when you come in the room, a friend did peek out. Okay, I didn't take it, but it was on the top of the deck, friend. They tried to peek out. So it could be a friend. So if you have a married friend or whatever the case may be, this could be someone like that. You just take it how it resonates. Okay, let's see, for the collective, could be that they're gonna be mad. You know, it could be that this person is going through something, whether that's in their marriage or, you know, they've been monitoring you, seeing that you've been on the rise to success with your career, that you're following a call and a purpose. This could be someone who feels a bit lost. You know, they can have a split mind about what their purpose is, what their calling is. You know, it could be a friend that was two-faced, whatever the case may be. It could be an ex-lover. Take it how it resonates, okay? But you guys have, there's an issue or a problem you're going to need to conflict resolve. So there may be an issue or a problem that you're going to have to conflict resolve, collective. Okay, I'm hearing emotionally mature. So you're going to have to handle this emotionally mature-like. Okay, don't get in your feelings. Be really logical. Express yourself without, you know, getting too emotional. Is definitely giving that. Okay, because you're going to have to problem solve or, you know, conflict resolve. And this could be someone who's going to come towards you hated. Someone coming in towards you, you know, trying to blame you for something. Because we did have, I will not take fault. I'd rather shift the blame on you. Okay, you're going to have to handle this in a way where you're going to be mature about it, emotionally mature about it. So don't get in your feelings about it. And on the last reading that I did for the collective, something about putting your emotions to the side and thinking logically was significant. Okay, so if this hasn't happened already, it's going to happen. Okay, so let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. They're snooping and checking my phone to see who I've been talking to. So someone could be snooping and checking someone's phone to see who they've been talking to. Okay, I don't know if somebody's been doing this to you, collective, snooping and checking your phone to see who you've been talking to. Okay, or if you've been snooping and checking somebody's phone. Okay, because it could be, you know, your intuition tells you, and I would never advise it. If your intuition tells you that somebody been out here sneaking, cheating, lying, or whatever the case may be, just trust that. Because when you go and find evidence, sometimes you find the stuff that you really don't want to find, even though your intuition tells you about it. Okay, and you discerned it. And it could be that and this is going to be for some, it's not going to be for all. Okay, But it could be that you're going to end up snooping, checking somebody's phone. You're going to feel a bit triggered, okay? And it's going to be an issue or a problem. But Spirit is saying you're going to have the conflict resolved in a more positive way. Don't get in your emotions about it, okay? Handle it logically. Okay, someone could be doing this with you. Maybe they're going to feel triggered. Maybe they're going to see something in your phone that they're not going to like. They're going to come at you yelling and fussing. Okay, or this could be a whole nother situation. A third party and somebody else. Okay, yeah, somebody going to see that they've been talking to you. Because it has to involve the collective in some type of way when it coming out. Okay, so somebody's been checking and snooping in somebody's phone to see who they've been talking to. Okay, there's going to be an issue or problem that's going to arise. All right, let's see. And it could be, you know, somebody who's been watching you, stalking you. You know, maybe they got a tab where your Facebook or your Instagram or your YouTube or, you know, whatever is popped up. You know, it's definitely giving that. Or if this is someone who has a keepsake of yours, like a photo of yours, or whatever in their phone, somebody might go and see that, you know. And an issue might arise. I don't know. I hope this person don't try to contact y'all. Okay. Be careful on the road. Car accident. Some of you guys may need to be careful on the road. Okay. There could be a car accident. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the one that's going to end up in a car accident. It could be someone else in your energy. Could be, you know, you're driving on the road and there's going to be an accident on the road. The Spirit is just saying, be careful. May not have nothing to do with you or someone you personally know. Just take it how it resonates for you, but be careful on the road. Okay, there could be a car accident. So let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. 999, the completion of a cycle, a push to start, a new beginning, embrace change. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're being pushed, okay, to start a new beginning. So embrace the change that's happening. Okay, embrace your path because you're manifesting your desires, your dreams. Okay, you're closing out cycles, you're completing cycles. Okay, you're healing, you're growing, you're keeping your chakras in alignment, creating more balance. Okay, it's definitely giving me like your career is going to be taking off. Whatever the career you're going to be in is going to be life changing. It's a part of your purpose, your destiny. Good vibes when it comes to you, collective. Okay, it's just kind of being more mindful and aware of the energies around you, how you react, how you respond to these energies that are around you. Okay. Someone might need to make sure that they're not in their phone while they're driving, because with the they're snooping and checking my phone, you just make sure that you're not in your phone while you're driving. Okay, but let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out. You guys have 1144. You are ready for the next phase or chapter of your life. Take inspired action towards your goals. Okay, so Spirit says, you know, you've been completing cycles, you've been closing out cycles, you're embracing change. Okay, and you are ready for the next phase or chapter of your life. Okay, and it's time to take inspired action towards achieving your goals. Okay, so that you can manifest your dreams and your desires into your reality. Okay, let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out. All of that sympathizing, I'm not into that. If I ever gave a fuck, let me get it back. Okay, so there could be someone who's coming in for your sympathy. They want you to sympathize for them. They want you to feel bad for them. Okay. But it's kind of giving me like there's just no fucks to give anymore. Okay, I channeled something like this for Aquarius the other day. So Aquarius energy could be significant. But there could be someone who wants your sympathy. They're coming in, giving you this apology, trying to clear their name. You know, maybe even trying to apologize. Okay, and it's giving you have no more time and energy to invest in the situation. Like maybe you are pushing your feelings to the side. You're like, I can't sympathize anymore. I have no more fucks to give. Okay, let's see for the collective. We're seeing what comes out. You guys have too risky. Taking a chance on this will backfire in the worst way. Okay, now either this is someone who's done something too risky. Okay, because we did have a backfire is about to happen. So this person could have done something too risky and is backfiring on them in the worst way. Or, you know, you allowing this person back into your space, you allowing this person back into your energy might be too risky. And Spirit is telling you, be wary. Because it's going to be too risky to take this person, give this person another chance. Because it will backfire on you, collective, in the worst way. So you be mindful. Okay, because maybe you have a kind of like a weak spot for someone. It's kind of giving that. You know, this could be someone who's a really tempted energy. Could have been really tempted for you in the past. You know, they're going to come in sympathizing, giving you this apology. And if this is someone who feels like you've been waiting on this apology and that you don't, you know, And you may not need the closure, but they feel like you won't, you know, be able to move forward unless they give you this closure. Or if they finally come in, you know, and giving you the apology and all of that after, you know, overdue time. Okay. Like you will just allow them back into your space, allow them back into your energy. But Spirit is saying it's too risky. Taking a chance on this will backfire in the worst way. So you make sure that taking a chance on someone is not going to be too risky for you, because it can affect your timeline. Especially if this is someone you close out a cycle with. You know, you learned a lesson about emotionally maturing. You slowed down, you started to pay attention and tune in and realize this person was at war with themselves, because they can still be, it's giving me somebody who hasn't really put in the work. Like they have deep-seated wounds, trauma that they still haven't worked on. But they see that you've been healing, you've been growing, you've been creating balance, you are manifesting your dreams and your desires into your reality. And this person is kind of giving me the Fool's card, Aries, Aquarius energy, but in reverse. Okay? Whatever this is going to be too risky. This person was taking too many risks, okay, where they sacrifice is definitely giving someone who sacrificed the connection between y'all. You chose to pull back from the situation, okay, and the Spirit is saying now it's going to be too risky if you take a chance on this person. So don't do it, because something is already backfiring on this person. And I feel like if you allow this person back into your space, you're gonna get hit with that backfire too. It's giving like the Tower card. So Aries, Scorpio energy could be significant. Okay, let's see. We're seeing what comes out for the collective. You guys have Capricorn. Capricorn energy can be significant. Okay, take that risk or a chance on a new opportunity. There will be a positive outcome. So Spirit is saying take a chance or risk on a new opportunity. So it's definitely giving me that old person who's been at war with themselves that you pulled back from, who's going to be trying to come in and clear their name. Spirit is saying don't take a risk on this person. Take a risk and a chance on something new, a new opportunity, whether it's someone new or something new, because this could be a job. Maybe there's a job. Who knows that you're really good at your work. They weren't giving you suffice you know, credit or recognition or pay. Okay, and that could have been Spirit trying to push you in another direction to manifest your dreams. Because on the 999, it says you're being pushed, okay, to start a new beginning. So there could be a career, a job, or whatever that you're being redirected to do. And Spirit is saying take that risk and chance on new. It says a new opportunity, because that will give you a positive outcome. This will give you a backfire. So whatever this is that you're leaving behind, that you felt compelled to pull back from, don't give that any more chances. It's definitely giving me like you gave this person, you gave this job, whatever the case may be, too many chances, okay? And it's time to take a risk, a chance on a new opportunity, okay? And we did have, they're going to be mad when they see you with your new boo. So for some, this has to do with love. You know what I mean? This could be a past person wanting to come in and give you an overdue apology, hoping that you sympathize, but they also going to blame you still. Okay? With the split mind, could have been someone who was indecisive about you. Couldn't make up their mind on whether or not they wanted to be with you or be out here in these streets, be with other people, whatever the case may be. Okay, could have been talking shit about you. One minute they, for some, this is someone who's pillow talking. For some, this is just someone who was speaking ill will about you. Because remember, we hit you're so sweet. How can anybody say anything negative about you? Okay. Spirit is saying, go ahead, take that risk, that chance on something new. Okay, whether that's a new person, new job, whatever. Okay, because there will be a positive outcome when it comes to this. And you already for the next phase or chapter of your life. All right, we're seeing what comes out. Elegant, classy, sassy. You could be someone who's elegant, classy, sassy. Okay, you might have to handle something elegantly like, really classy like, really demure like. Okay, especially with that conflict resolving. Okay. And it could be you just walking away, you know, accepting an apology, walking away from the situation and not taking any more risk and chance on something that you already know is not serving your highest good. Okay, let's see. We're seeing what just comes out. You guys have spiritually gifted, and this came out in the last reading as well. Okay, clairvoyant, seeing images, clairaudient, hearing voices, clairsentient, feeling emotions, claircognitive, knowing. So you could be all-knowing, all-seeing, you feel deeply, you could be very intuitive, okay, you could channel, you could hear things. You just take it how it resonates for you, but you are someone who's spiritually gifted. Some of you guys are going to be using your gifts, using your talents, okay, and it's a part of your purpose, your destiny that you're going to be fulfilling, okay, and you're going to be using these gifts and talents to help others, okay, or help others to make change in some type of way, okay. Let's see. We're seeing what comes out for the collective. Aries energy can be significant. Okay, July is significant. Okay, something could be happening that's coming up July. Okay, someone could be born in July. Someone's birthday could be in July. You just take out resonates for you. I'm going to grab a couple more and then read the bottom of the deck. For the collective, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy can be significant. Even though I name signs, these could be signs that's in your chart. Okay, but the signs that have come out, Capricorn, Aries, what's July? July is Cancer, and I believe Gemini. Feel compelled to say Gemini. If I'm wrong, correct me. Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are what came out. Okay, but let's see. For the collective, we're seeing what comes out. Oh, some fell on the floor and this is sticking out. So I'm going to take this one and this one. Okay, I'm struggling to get by. Life hasn't been easy for me. So this could be someone who's been struggling to get by. Okay, life hasn't been easy for this person. And this is someone who's going through an internal battle. Okay, I feel like that's what's manifested in their reality. Because they've been struggling internally, you know, they've been at war with themselves and not wanting to put in the work to heal. That's what's manifested in this person's reality. Everything that they try to do is definitely given to try to work against you, make you out to be something that you're not, someone who's been wearing a mask, being two-faced, whatever the case may be. It's all backfiring on them because you've been putting in the work to heal, to grow. You know, you haven't been focused on this person. It's giving me this person been more focused on you than focused on their own healing journey. Whereas you pull back and you start to focus more on you. Maybe when you were with this person, you were highly focused on this person, trying to figure out what they've been dealing with, playing doctor, nurse, therapist, you know, maid, wife, whatever the case may be, is given that. You know, when you were with this, connected to this person, you cared so deeply that you were so focused on them that you started to kind of lose yourself in the connection, or, you know, just kind of feel lost. And the more you start to pull back, it's had you focus more on your dreams, your desires, your healing. And that's what you've been doing. Now this person's been so focused on you, they're not focused on their healing journey. Now they're struggling to get by. They're struggling with life. And that starts within. How you feel within and manifests into your reality. As above, so below. So as within, go as without. Okay, so however this person's feeling inside is manifesting into their reality. Okay, and how you feel inside has been manifested in your reality. Okay, so just be mindful of this person because it's right above. Okay, taking a risk, too risky, taking a chance on this will backfire in the worst way. Taking a chance or a risk on this person, and this person's supposed to be receiving karma. You know, Spirit has this person struggling right now because they're supposed to be learning some type of lesson. And you get with this person, you're going to intercede their karma. They're going to get your good luck, your dharma, your good juju, and you're going to get a bit of their bed. Okay, that is real. Energy exchange, whether you just involve yourself with somebody, you help somebody who you feel like may be in need. That could be Spirit trying to correct this person, get this person to heal, get this person to grow, get this person to refocus. And you coming in, giving to this person, enabling this person in a way where they're supposed to be learning the lesson is going to backfire on you because you're going to end up getting karma with this person, okay? You're moving into a new home. Some of you guys could be moving into a new home. Okay, let's see at the bottom of the deck for the collective. This person feels you betrayed. This person feels betrayed by you. So someone feels betrayed by you, collective. Okay, it's giving almost like the Ten of Swords. They feel like you stabbed them in the back. And I really feel like you didn't. Again, you just pull back from this person. You stop focusing on them. You stop helping them. You stop, you know, sympathizing, feeling bad for them. You just pull back. Now this person feels betrayed by you, okay? Gemini energy can be significant, okay? Trying to judge you for living your life. So someone is out here trying to judge you. Scorpio energy can be significant. It's giving me the Judgment card, but in reverse, like misjudge you, be critical of you, harshly judge you, okay? They're trying to judge you for living your life. Okay? Not worth your time or your energy. And this could be someone that you look at as someone who's not worth your time or your energy. You feel like it's going to be too risky dealing with this person. Okay? Or you need to know that it's going to be too risky dealing with this person because whoever this is not worth your time or your energy. Spirit said. Okay? Happiness blooms from within. Finding fulfillment within yourself. So maybe you realized, maybe that was a part of your lesson dealing with this person, that happiness blooms within. Okay, and maybe this could be a lesson for this person. Maybe they need to realize that happiness will be had. You have to stop letting someone who's at war with themselves destroy your energy, right? This could be someone who needs to learn a lesson on finding happiness and being fulfilled within themselves. They're at war with themselves. They're struggling internally, okay? And now it's manifesting into their reality, and they may need to learn that happiness blooms within. Okay, and they need to find fulfillment within themselves. Maybe you realize that you were unhappy dealing with this person. It's not giving me like you were blame shifting to this person, saying it was all their fault. You realize that you had to take accountability for your own happiness. Okay, so you chose to pull back. But happiness blooms from within, finding fulfillment within yourself. So you could be finding fulfillment within yourself, and that fulfillment within, okay, is manifesting into your outer world. Okay, it's time to make peace with a situation. Forgive and move on. So Spirit says it's time to make peace with whatever the situation is. Forgive it. And I told y'all the forgiveness is for you. You can forgive this person, okay? But you don't have to allow this person back into your space. And that's literally what Spirit is saying. Excuse me. Spirit says it's time to make peace with this situation. Okay? Forgive and move on. Forgive and move on. Okay? A Thursday this month could be significant. Okay. Y'all could have been dealing with somebody who's taking you for granted. They were taking you for granted. I told you I was definitely giving a vibe of someone you took care of, someone you looked out for, especially with the don't bite the hand that feeds you. It's giving me somebody who you really took care of. 10-10 on the clock. 10-10 on the clock. 10-10 came out. Okay. But this is someone that you're closing on a cycle with. Spirit said it's done. It's over with. Make peace with the situation. Leo energy could be significant because kind of giving me the Sun card. Make peace with the situation. Okay, because this is someone who took you for granted. They didn't care about you being so focused on them, trying to help heal them and, help them to heal. And for some, maybe you did try to help heal them. But all you could do is lead a horse to water. You cannot make this person drink. If they weren't trying to put in that work to heal, you could be a healer, all that. But if this person is not willing to put in that work to heal, then you just got to leave them where they at. It's definitely giving me a situation you're ascending. Okay. But this is someone who took you for granted. Could have been in the win at all costs energy. They either put you in competition, sensuous competition is giving me the 5 of Swords. So Aquarius energy could be significant. But this could have been someone who's in the win at all costs energy. They were being two-faced. They were lying to you. They were going to talking shit about you behind your back, smiling in your face. Blaming you for something when it was really them. Okay, not wanting to take accountability for their actions, how they were treating you, why they were taking you for granted. Somebody who knew that they owed you an apology. That's why it took them so long. This coward is giving me somebody who's very cowardly. Okay. And that's what that King of Wands in reverse could be. It doesn't necessarily have to be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some, it could be. Because I said King of Wands on accident, but I'm realizing, okay, don't be on an accident. It's just energies we're talking about. Someone who could be really cowardly. For some, this is somebody who is like a male, okay? So they could have been cheating, lying, sneaking, whatever the case may be. Okay, they know they owed you an apology, and they waited. Still did it. It could have been years. Been years that you haven't dealt with this person. Could have been months you haven't dealt with this person. Could have been days. Shoot, maybe you about to realize now. They could have been putting you through the ringer for a while, and now you're realizing this person ain't never apologized to you. They done did wrong. They shit the blame on you. You could have even blamed yourself for certain things. They never apologized. And now after they done did so much, now they want to apologize. No. Spirit says no. Okay, you do what you want. You have free will. I'm not here to tell you what to do with you and your situation. Okay, but whoever this energy is, Spirit says it's time to move on. And again, you do what you want. Okay, they did the most to ruin your name, wanted to ruin your reputation. And this is someone who was trying to ruin your name. Trying to ruin your reputation. Make you out to be something that you're not. I feel like this could be someone who ruined their own name. Okay, ruined their own reputation. So they wanted to bring you down in the struggle that they were dealing with. Okay, because remember, we hear you're so sweet. How can anyone say anything negative about you? This person was out here talking negative about you. Trying to ruin your name, ruin your reputation. And they got the nerve to feel betrayed by you, collective. Because remember, we had that. Wasn't that the first card? At the bottom of the deck, yeah, this person feels betrayed by you. This person feels betrayed by you when they was out here 10 of Swords in you. Throwing you under the bus, trying to ruin your reputation. Okay, lying on you. Weird ass. They so weird. Okay, September could be significant. Someone's birthday could be in September. Okay, something could be happening in September. Okay, I believe that is Virgo, Leo energy. If I'm wrong, correct me. Okay, 444. You are receiving support from your spirit team, and your prayers and intentions are being heard. Okay, and you also have career growth. This is the last one I'm going to take. Okay, so you have career growth coming in, collective. Your spirit team, okay, is supporting you. Y'all going to be popping out with a new boo. Okay, but somebody feel betrayed. This is the most, and that could be the whole split mind, split personality thing. Like, this person out here betraying you, hurting you, trying to ruin your name, but feel like you're supposed to treat them with love and respect and continue to. Let's say, because I'm not going to say y'all haven't, because I feel like you have. This is someone you show love, you show respect, you know, you treated this person like an equal. And this person was out here trying to slander your name, talk shit about you, ruin your name. Okay, and there's people who are seeing that you're very sweet. I feel like it's more than one person. Whoever these people is that this person was trying to talk about you to, they're realizing that you're a very sweet person. You're a nice person. You're a caring person. It's kind of giving me like the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles type of energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy could be significant. It's definitely giving me you're someone who's really sweet, you're caring, you're nurturing, you're kind, you're compassionate, okay? And somebody was out here trying to throw dirt on your name and got the nerve to feel betrayed by you. Okay? Got the nerve to be trying to judge you for living your life. It's definitely giving like somebody who wanted them to be the center of your attention, the center of your, they wanted them, that person wanted to be the center of your world. They wanted your world to revolve around them. That's what they wanted. Now they trying to judge you for living your life after you realize it's not worth your time or your energy dealing with this person. Okay, and this could be someone who's unhappy. They could be a happiness hater, you know. But it's definitely giving me somebody who's unhappy. They struggle to be happy with themselves. Okay, but the blaze. Whenever my phone falls, that represents a tower for me. Okay, twice in one row. Okay, so then whenever my phone falls, I say that's a tower row, even though my baby over here messing with stuff. But that's a representation for me for like a tower moment. So someone could be experiencing a backfire as I speak. Okay, experiencing a tower moment. Maybe they're gonna get a reality check. You know, maybe somebody's going to realize something is being built on a faulty foundation. You just take out resonates. Few, the spirit said it's time to make peace with a situation. Forgive and move on. Okay, they did the most. Whoever this is, gang. Okay, trying to ruin you, trying to ruin your name. It's definitely giving me somebody who wants to drag you down while you were lifting them up. Alrighty. Anyway, though, I hope this gave you the insight and the clarity that you need. Alrighty. And this is going to be the energy reading for the collective.